Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. Look who's here at my house. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's...
Wait, no autographs. No autographs.
Oh, come on. You are a Chuggy award-winning legendary beer reviewer on YouTube. I need your autograph. I'm like
no
so...
autographs. Hey, no comment.
But I'm fangirling right now.
Comment.
No, I'm
Get the
fangirling.
camera
Come
out
on.
of my
You're my
face.
favorite beer reviewer. Hey everybody, what's going on? Shane here with Chris from Off the 10th, one of the newest Chuggy Award winners.
What?
Here he
Oh,
is.
yeah, I forgot about that thing. It's right over there. It's literally right
He
there.
carries it around with him.
It's in my
He carries
pocket
it around
normally.
with him all the time. It's crazy.
It's awesome.
Anyway, so
God.
Chris brought us over a beer for us to try. And I've never had this one. Chris apparently has. So we're going to try this one out. From the Amsterdam Brewery. This is their Double Tempest, and this is the 2024 version. This is a barrel-aged Imperial Stout coming in at, holy Jesus, 11.9% alcohol by volume. And of course it says extra strong beer on the can. It's a little right up on the back here. The 2024 edition of XX Tempest was aged in freshly emptied bourbon barrels from the finest producers in Kentucky. The initial bourbon heat fades into a marriage of, I don't know if I like this already, it says marriage.
Sorry, I'm
my
not
wife
married
doesn't
anymore.
watch this, it's okay. The initial bourbon fades into a marriage of dark cherry, coconut, and vanilla. That sounds nice. A rich chocolate sweetness unfolds as the beer warms. Aging instructions, cellar for 1 to 5 years. What's a year old? We're in the right ballpark, right?
We're in, yep.
Super duper. Well, let's crack this open.
This was the second year that this has been put in cans. Normally it's always been in bottles. 2023 was the first year it came out in a can, and they've kept it going, and it is what it is.
Well, it looks just dark, delicious, and decadent already. Let's stop that right up there. I was gonna put it behind the bar. I never do that. Why would I do that? All right, let's get a little look at this here, guys. Yeah, black.
She's dark.
That is black. As Anderson would say, it's a 40 plus. You ain't seeing nothing through that.
No.
Yeah, super dark. This is a kind of, I don't even know how you call it. Would you call that khaki? It's kind of dark. It's darker than a wet sand color.
Yeah, it's in kind of in between a khaki and a wet sand, I guess.
Yeah.
Like when the sand's trying to start drying, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. All right, yeah, I get a little bit of that booziness, but not as much as I would think at almost 12%. It smells freaking nice though.
Mm-hmm.
It smells like it's going to be sticky. Again, I haven't had, Chris has had this, I have not. It smells like it's going to be that slick stickiness that I like in these kind of beers. All right, well, I'm excited. You know what, I'm done. I don't even want to describe it. I just want to get into this beer. Cheers, thanks for bringing this over, buddy. Always good to have you over.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me wear Nutmeg 2 Palmetto's clothes.
That's it. That's how much you missed Chase. You had to.
I miss you, bud. I miss you so much.
All right, let's try
cheers,
it.
let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers again. Okay,
All right.
why not? Let's do a 15 cheers. Why not?
There we go. Why not? What the
All
hell?
right, here we go.
Oh, hang on. Hang on. I gotta drink more. Hang on. Fucking fly. This fly's been buzzing around bothering us for the past 10 minutes or so.
Stupid fly. Get out of here, McFly.
First of all, I'm not really getting the booziness,
Good.
which is deadly dangerous at
Yes,
11.9%.
100% dangerous.
But I'm getting that nice little bit of dark cherry. It is smooth and slick, not quite as sticky as I thought it was going to be, but smooth and slick. And that coconut is probably, I think, after the booziness, is the first thing. The bourbon, and then the coconut came in. It's not super strong, but it's in there enough that it's like, hey, I'm here, let me in.
Knock, knock,
You know,
coconut.
kind of thing. Really good. A little hint of vanilla in there as well.
And what I found with this beer,
It's really nice.
it is a very delicious beer. The
That
only
quiet.
thing is, though, I found, and I have another beer reviewer who has had this before. well, he doesn't really have a channel, but who drinks this on the regular, who actually got this from. I had him order it because this is a special order thing. Well, you could go to the brewery and pick it up, good luck, or you can order online. He ordered me 8 of these.
Right.
And the first time I had it, when the 2023 version, and when they first put it in the can, it was thin. The bottle was before that, it was a thicker, like a chewy, like syrupy kind of thing.
Right.
I don't know if it was going into the cans that brought the viscosity down, or if it was the amount of time they're sitting on barrels or whatever, but it's thinned out to the point where I find this to be too thin now for an 11.9% barrel aged stout.
Last year's, you mean, or this one?
Both of them, this one and 23. They're both too thin. I love the taste of this. I really do. Like I scored this one pretty good, but I knocked it back because I've had this beer for so many years when it's been in a bottle.
Right.
That it's been so thick and chewy. It's like, oh my God, this is so great. But then they put it in the cans. I don't know why it thinned it out.
Right. So you at least have something like you can compare year after year because you've had that experience.
Yep.
Now, I kind of get what you're saying. It's not quite as full-bodied as I would expect something that on, especially being a bourbon barrel aged. Yep. It is a little on. It's not thin. It's not like it's like super thin, but it is a little bit thinner than I would think it is.
Yep.
But much like Chris said, the flavor in this is pretty damn good.
It is tasty.
Like I said, you're getting the vanilla and that coconut is a nice surprise. I like a little bit of coconut in my bourbon barrel aged beers. You're getting a slight little hint of chocolate in there as well.
You'll find that once it warms up, because whenever I get these beers, I said it before on my own channel that whenever I get especially an Imperial Stout or a barrel aged stout or whatever, it never touches the fridge. Not at all. It could have been stored in their fridge, but by the time it gets to me, it's already warm. It never goes into a fridge. This is the first time this has been in the fridge. It's a little bit cooler than we normally drink it. Howewer, this is a sipper.
But it's probably close. Like I'm just when the serving temperature is 8 to 12 Celsius.
Yeah.
We're probably not far off of that.
We're not, but when you hold one of these beers, you don't want it to be cold in your hands. You kind of want it to be kind of a little cool.
And this one does have a little bit of a chill to it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of chill. So, and with these beers, especially barrel aged stuff like this, especially at 11.9%, you don't down these ones. Normally, if I was drinking this by myself, which I normally do because I have no friends, so it takes me, I kid you not, it takes me about an hour and a half to drink this. And Joe from the Beer Patrol, shout out to him, he does the same thing. When you have a big heavy beer, you want to sit and enjoy it, let it warm up in your hand.
Right.
And it takes a long time to drink it.
Sure, and as well it should, because as it warms up, it develops a little bit more as well.
We're gonna notice it because you're almost done it.
Yeah, this is really, really good.
And you're gonna notice that once it warms up a little bit more in your hand, you're gonna get a little bit more of that coconut. That coconut's gonna come out even bigger.
Right, which I love. Mm-hmm. So you know what, guys? I'm gonna give it a quick rating. I really like it. Like Chris said, it is a little bit thinner than it should be, but to me the flavors are there, and to me this would be a regular drinker for me, and I really like it. As you can see, I drank quite a bit of it. I'm gonna give this a 4.5. It is really good. I would definitely get this again. Now, if you want to know what Chris rated it, go watch his review of this beer, which I will link down in the description below. He might have a little bit more information, a little bit of a different take on it. So go check out Chris's channel, and for God's sakes, hit the subscribe button while you're there.
Yeah, and subscribe to his channel if you're watching and you're not subbed.
Absolutely.
Sure. Yep.
Anyway, Chris, thank you for bringing this beer. It's a nice surprise. Really, really tasty. Not that I mean, if Chris says he's bringing over a beer, I always expect something good because Chris knows his shit.
Oh, we've got a couple more too.
Oh, we got a couple more to do, that's for sure.
Don't worry.
Anyway, Chris, thanks for coming on the show one more time, buddy.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
Everybody else, cheers. Hope you have a great night.